It's like it's like getting ready to play. I get excited when I'm around the young people that have that kind of energy, that kind of ambition to be great. And that's what this is all about tonight. And as I look around the room, I also get very excited to see so many moms and dads, and probably grandparents and friends that are here. It is so important that you're there, with your children as they enter their collegiate career, and if their career is athletics or business, whatever the case, you're there for them. I think that is so important that you'll remember this. You'll remember it. I know your sons and your daughters remember this. The day they sat with mom and dad, and her jaws run his mouth and blew air and pines. Maybe 30 years from now they'll talk about it, they'll remember it. But it's very important that you're there, side by side, that you're open, that you're honest, that you talk to your kids and know that they have someone they can depend on. Because there's going to be some bumps in the road along the way. There's going to be some challenges. But moms and dads and grandparents and best friends have to be there. Not only through the good times when you're being honored for your great athleticism and scholarly work, there's going to be bumps in the road where moms and dads have to be there just as well. Those are the things that are important. And sometimes along the way there's kind of seminal moments that we all have in our lives. And I'll just take 5 minutes to give you one of my seminal moments, but probably the most important one. And as an NFL quarterback for 17 years, and some of the young people may not remember, 10 years as the Eagles quarterback, 4 years as the Rams quarterback, 2 years as the Dolphins quarterback, and 1 year as the Chiefs quarterback, and Howie Long blew my knee out and ended my career in 1990. 17 years of playing quarterback in the NFL. But there was a speech that Dick Vermeil gave. And as some of you may know, the Eagles were in the Super Bowl in 1980. The speech Dick Vermeil gave to our football team, day one of training camp back in 1980. Moms and dads might remember that. I'm sure most of you don't. But the speech was my seminal moment. Because Dick Vermeil got up in front of our football team, and he talked to 120 potential future NFL players. Now that 120, only 53 were going to make the team. But he talked about what he expected from us players that sat out in that room. And he told us what was expected of us, not only as football players, to become an NFL football player with the Philadelphia Eagles, but how he wanted us to live our lives. And he took the word eagle, E-A-G-L-E, and he made an acronym for the word eagle. And he said, if you want to make this football team and you want to be successful in life, the first thing eagle is for enthusiasm. Approach every single day, every single play, every single game with great enthusiasm and passion for what you do. That's how you're going to make the football team. That's how you're going to live a great life. That great enthusiasm and passion for what you do. Man, you people in this room, I guarantee you, we'd be sitting here if you didn't have great enthusiasm and passion for what you do. The A in Eagle, Dick Vermeil said, you got to be aggressive. Yeah, you're playing pro football. Big guy, 6'5", 300 pounds, want to knock it out every single play. Well, you're damn sure better be aggressive. But it was more of that. It was more than just being aggressive as a player. It was an attitude that we were not going to be stopped. We were not going to be denied. No matter how long it took, we're going to find a way to prevail, find a way to win, find a way to be successful. In this room tonight, we got Deidre here. She's the strongest 16-year-old in America. In America, right? How many people told her she couldn't do it? A lot of people told her she could do it, but she was aggressive. She didn't let all those naysayers say you can't do it. She was aggressive, found a way to get it done. That aggressive attitude everyone in this room has. That's what it took to make that Eagle football team become a Super Bowl team. And in life, you're going to find out as you get older, you got to work for everything. There is no Santa Claus. No one's going to give you anything. You have to earn it. The G in Eagle, Dick Vermeil talked about being gentle. Yes, you're going to be a pro football player. There's some ego, some confidence, some arrogance. But don't ever forget what you represent. Don't ever forget who you represent. You represent your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your nieces, your nephews, your aunts, your uncles, your small town, your big city, your state. When you think of going off that straight and narrow, think of all the people that you're going to offend, all the people that you're going to hurt. Dick Vermeil made it very clear that day. The guys that conducted themselves as gentlemen were going to make the football team. The guys that were the turds, that he would say, were not going to make the football team. He wanted gentlemen on his football team that represented the Philadelphia Eagles and their family in a proper way. That's how we built our football team to a Super Bowl team with gentlemen, and in this particular group of ladies that know how to do things the right way and know who they represent. The Yellow Eagle, we'll talk about leadership. Leadership. The reason you're in this room today is because of leadership. You made choices along the way. You made the right choice. Every single day of your life, you're going to have to make choices. The leaders that not only become great in sports, but the captains of industry make the right choices. The people in this room are making the right choice. It's about leadership. Not only the ability to lead yourself, but to lead other people. Because the true leadership must come from within. It's not going to be a new Rocky speech your coach is going to make, or a speech your mom or your dad's going to give you, or a speech Jaws is going to give you. The real leadership to be great has to come from within. From your own belly, from your own heart, and from your own mind. That's leadership, the ability to lead yourself to greatness. That's in this room. The last E in Eagle that Dick Meal talked about was to endure. And to me, it was always the most important. Because, you have to endure the difficult times. There's always going to be a stop sign, a speed bump, a detour along the way. How you deal with adversity is going to really determine your place in life. You're going to get knocked down. You're going to get your butt kicked. Someone's going to knock you down. What you do once it happens ultimately determines your fate. You have to be a person that never, ever quits. Never quit. You've got to endure the difficult times. You wouldn't be in this room if you haven't already endured very difficult times to get where you are. When people say, you're too small, you're too slow, you're too skinny. I'm sure you've all heard that. Everyone's heard it. But hey, you're in this room because you endured that. So when I think of my seminal moment, and that always had a great impression on me, and I still have the notes of sitting in that meeting in 1980. As a quarterback, you have to be very meticulous note taker. We know that, right, guys? I don't have a couple quarterbacks in there. I'm just giving them some advice. But when you think of those words, enthusiasm, aggressive, a gentleman or a lady, leadership, and endure the difficult times, if you live by that acronym, I will guarantee you will be successful. You're off to a great start. Godspeed to all of you, and good luck.